Would you like to know which type of sexual energy management man are you? There are quite a lot of models out there that can help you gain insight on how your sexual energy is activated. Or in other words, what is your sexual response to different situations, such as the dual excitation inhibition control model that got a lot of attention through the work of Emily Nagoski, or the erotic blueprint model from Jaya Ma that contains 5 ways how you can get turned on. However, there are not as many resources out there that can help you understand how you can manage your sexual energy once you are already activated in the midst of the sexual activity. Looking at the 4-step model of the sexual response by William Masters and Virginia Johnson that contain excitement, plateau, orgasm, and resolution, it's especially the second phase before the orgasm that is determined by your personal sexual energy management style and can have a huge effect on how fulfilling the overall experience is. My teacher and the founder of the sexological bodyworking method, Joseph Kramer, says that he doesn't care how you get sexually activated. If it is by porn, a fantasy, body sensation, whatever works for you is great. Now that you got activated, let's see how you can work with the sexual energy. A few years ago, he launched an embodiment porn watching program. I'll put the link to that here below, and was recommending that at some point you turn off the porn and sense what is happening in your body. This is where your sexual energy management style come into play. Based on the work with my clients, I created a model of sexual energy management that has 4 archetypes: the follower, the conductor, the grounded type, and the transcendental type. Attached to this model, I created a quiz so that you can find for yourself where you position within this matrix. Let's look into these 4 archetypes. If you're a follower, you can move fast with your sexual energy, not only in the activation phase, but also during the whole act. Your tendency to easily flow with the sexual experience can be a great quality in terms of surrendering to the experience, but can also be a trap of getting into automated fast lane to orgasm patterns that don't really leave you fulfilled. On the opposite side of the followers are the conductors, who have a good control over their sexual energy. If you belong to this type, you don't just follow the sexual energy, but rather the ideas and intuitions you have about what feels right to do with this energy. This means that you have the ability to regulate the level of your arousal and push yourself upwards or downwards, which can extend the duration and enrich your sexual experience. Your challenge is bringing that surrender quality into your sex and allowing yourself to be surprised. The grounded archetype has a good connection to its physical surrounding and the details of the sexual situation. For example, body smell, room settings. If you are a grounded type, you are well connected to the power in your pelvis area and feel your sexual energy mostly in the lower part of your body. However, getting to feel energized at the end of the act can be more difficult for you. On the opposite side of the grounded type stand the transcendental type, who has a good connection to the spiritual dimension of the sexual act. If you're a transcendental type, you're capable to connect to visions and ideas that can go well beyond the current physical sexual situation. As a transcendental type person, you feel the sexual energy mostly in the upper part of your body, at the chest and head, and often finish sex feeling energized. You might even be able to channel the sexual energy in a way that will help you manifest your goals and dreams. The challenge you face, however, is to feel the sexual drive and stay connected to your partner and your surrounding during sex. Now, especially if you strongly lean towards one of these archetypes or feeling that you're missing in your sex life some quality, it could help you to look at ways how to develop in the direction that will bring more balance, wholesomeness, and richness into your sex life. So what type of sexual energy management man are you?